It is 10:15, March 28th. Wayah shelter. The tent set was right down there. A lot of switchbacks today, which I'd rather have switchbacks than straight up. Takes longer, but it's easier. Yeah, not much else happening so far. It's 12 o'clock. I am 1.5 miles away from Cold Spring Shelter, which I'm just gonna stop in there, take a break, and get some water. And the trail is a stream. Leaving, well, I already left the Cold Springs Shelter. I was there for like 45 minutes. And plan is still to try and get to the Western Bald Shelter, but we'll see. There's a road gap right in between, or well, yeah, in between here and that shelter that I might stop at. Nice. There's a fire over there. Well, it started to rain, so hopefully that stops soon. I'm leaning more towards stopping at Tellico Gap if there's a spot to put up a tent, and then that way it's like 8 or so miles to the knock tomorrow, and then I get picked up for a hostel. Alright, Tellico Gap's right ahead. If I can find a decent spot away from the road to set up a tent, I'm going to. If not, then I'll have to figure something else out. But I would like to stop here because this is like 8 or 9 miles, and then that leaves like 8 or 9 miles to the knock, I believe. So I'm gonna get down there, check my phone, see what's up, and go from there. Well, I'm in the tent. It just started sprinkling again, so I'm all closed up for the night. I'm at Tellico Gap. It'll be like a little over 8 miles tomorrow to the knock, so I think this will work out well. It's not the best tenting site. All my stakes are barely in the ground. It's just all rock. So hopefully that holds. And there's not too many gusts tonight. I'm definitely worried more about this side right here. But yeah, it's time to cook some ramen and go to bed. (9:15), March 29th. That's where I was set up last night on an awful slope. Don't have enough water to make breakfast, so just had some tuna, and I think it's like 2.2 miles to the shelter, where I can get water, use the bathroom, and cook up some ramen and beef jerky, which is the only food I have left, which is good. I don't want any food left going into the knock. Do all my resupply there and at the hostel. cold last night. So it got down to the low 30s. So yeah. Woke up at around 8, so leaving like an hour later. It's pretty good for me. Western Bald Fire Tower. Peanut, Lizard, and Gadget are already going up. There's the view of the Western Bald Fire Tower. I am not going up that shit. I went up 3 steps. The fucking thing's wobbling all over. I'm good. I'm sure the views are spectacular, but not for me. It would be hard enough getting up there, and the idea of getting back down was, I mean, nah. There are so many blowdowns on this trail, man. It's pretty wild. And this is probably like number 8 and 9. At least these you can easily just walk over, but there's a few that it sucked going under them. It's really hard with the pack. And apparently there's plenty more down the trail from the comments, so I'm getting real food today, real bed, so that'll get me to the knock. Here's the first stop. Water. Next stop is the shelter. Get something to eat. Alright, got my water. Had a nice chat with Mantis. Met her along the trail a couple times. There's the shelter over there. Food time. Western Bald Shelter. That's a tiny one. Got my coffee. I'll finish this and cook up some ramen and jerky. 12:15. Just leaving the shelter now, and I'm on my way to knock. So I got like a couple pieces of jerky left. Other than that, my food bag's empty, so feeling nice and light. I think it's just like a little narrow strip up here. Yeah, both sides are just steep drop-offs. Oh, that's so cool. Alright, I gotta wiggle my way through this tree. This is definitely one of those ridges I've seen in videos and I wanted to do for myself. I had no idea where it was, but this is definitely it. Guess we're going to the top of that mountain up there. Cool. That's like one lone pine. Everything else is dead. Oh man. Hopefully there's not too many more of these. Just past the trail crew that are clearing the path with chainsaws. Man, that was a steep climb, but how cool is that? I'm gonna do my best to capture this because this is definitely one I want to remember. Man, this is so cool. It's so steep on either side. You're just on this tiny little ridge. Oh wow, this is really going straight down. Holy shit. Wow. Now that is an in-your-face view. So I just saw down there, trying to center it, there's a tree with a white blaze down there, and then there's a path goes through there. So I guess that's just a ridge line over there, and the path is just going to loop down and go that way. I think it probably goes up that mountain too, maybe. Not sure. I'm gonna find out. Man, this little area is crazy. There's a tiny little path, these steep ass stairs, and it just keeps going. This is not a place you want to make a mistake. So here's a tree that I saw from up there somewhere. So I can see where I'm going right there, and probably up the next mountain. But I don't think there's much ascent left, so it might just be down from there. That whole section right there is just completely washed out. The trail's like 6 inches across with, you know, that drop on the side. I feel like I'm a goat clinging to a mountain. These tiny ass trails. This is the first time this trip that I've completely run out of water, and I'm quite thirsty. So, this is nice. Definitely would do this section again. Tellico Gap to the Knock. I mean, this is just wow. Rufus Morgan Shelter and Privy up there. And I'm less than a mile away from the Knock, but I haven't really had much of a break, and I mean, it's a fucking chair. I feel like I have to sit in this. Getting close. It's right down there. This is like the third or fourth of these cool little bridges in North Carolina. Nice little stream. That's the Knock. I asked for a shuttle pickup in an hour and a half, so I'm gonna get something to eat and check this place out. I'm gonna sit down right over there and dunk my feet in the water. Then I'm gonna go to that restaurant, get some food, and by that time my shuttle will probably be here. Oh man. I just polished off a trout cake sandwich and a side salad, and that was delicious. I got 30 minutes until my shuttle gets here, so I'm just gonna walk around and explore. I'm gonna check out the store, and there's another store over here. So I need clothes. I could probably get them here. Dessert time. Hershey's ice cream. Big old cookie sandwich. Oh, doesn't get much better than this. All right, I'm at the hostel. This is my pad. It's called Gorgeous Stays, and like they just have a bunch of little like, I'm pretty sure you can stay in that van, that tiny little van over there. They got tent sites, and they got these little tiny homes that you can rent out. Oh, This is nice. It's like $15 more than the bunkhouse at the Knock.